Tonight only on KDKA, security video showing burglars shooting their way inside a Bethel Park gun store. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Ken Rice. Allegheny Arms and Gun Works shared this video with us as we continue our extensive reporting on a rash of gun store burglaries around the area. Jennifer Borrasso also spoke with the store's owner. She's live in Bethel Park with that exclusive video for us. Jen.
Ken, yeah, the owners wanted to share this video with me. The burglars shooting their way several times into the store window here. Investigators think this is kids, and the owners, meantime, they don't have faith in the juvenile justice system or the DA's office. Exclusive new video shows the January 13th break-in at Allegheny Arms and Gun Works in Bethel Park. A stolen vehicle pulls up at 4:30 in the morning and a person shooting a gun at the front window. The glass is fractured and 3 others try to finish the job. Unable to get in, more bullets are fired as the group attacks the armored glass. Once inside, they're out in 45 seconds with 56 guns and an armful of ammunition. Josh Rowe is the co-owner of the store.
The amount of violence used clearly demonstrates their willingness to not only, again, violate the law, but to cause harm to others.
This is one of at least a half dozen break-ins or attempted break-ins at area gun stores. One in West Mifflin, one in Marshall Township, a third in Mercer County, and a fourth near Youngstown, Ohio. Sources tell me the suspects are mainly from the Pittsburgh area and as young as 14 years old.
Our main concern, realistically in the grander scheme, is public safety across the board. We don't want to see firearms being put directly into the hands of criminals and directly into the hands of children.
Tuesday, Rose said his business partner went to a juvenile hearing in Allegheny County for an attempted break-in at their store in July of 2024. The juvenile, he says, got community service and had to take a class. While he was waiting to go into the hearing, he heard an assistant DA talking about a plea deal for one of the kids in the January burglary.
He was led to believe at that point that they were pleading the entire case down to a simple illegal possession of a firearm by a minor, which is very little more than a slap on the wrist.
The DA's chief of staff, Becky Spangler, refuted this in a statement to KDKA. Quote, none of the juveniles who had proceedings yesterday were involved in the January 2025 Allegheny Arms incident or any of the other such incidents currently under investigation. Any confusion about the unrelated cases was dispelled by a discussion between the officers, the victim, and our assigned ADA at juvenile court. Rose says the juvenile justice system is broken. State law needs to be more robust. He worries they may get hit again and people might get hurt.
We just don't feel that Allegheny County is doing enough to handle this problem.
Josh Rowe tells me he's heard that some of these young suspects are being released because a judge is finding some of them incompetent to stand trial. Now, I reached out to an Allegheny County court spokesperson to see if any of it was true. He didn't answer that question, but sent me this statement saying in part, quote, unfortunately, resources and options to assist juveniles declared incompetent are currently limited. In 2020, Allegheny County Juvenile Court developed and implemented a competence remediation curriculum for juveniles, which has been successful in some cases. Now, sources tell me that state police have identified 2 suspects in Mercer County, that case, and that arrests are imminent. Now, law enforcement, they have recovered some of these stolen guns and some of the vehicles involved, but none of the break-ins have been solved. Reporting live in Bethel Park, Jennifer Borrasso, KDKA-TV News.